Right, hello there YouTube. Look, this is M3AU and look, yesterday I posted a bit of a spoof video of how I thought Archie Luxury might review my watch collection. And look, today what I want to do is actually review a couple of pieces from my collection. Well, today I'm just going to review this one. And just give you a few of my thoughts about my ownership of it. So look, what we have here is it's a Breitling Navitimer Montbrillant, and the designated number on it is A30030.2. Now this is a watch that I bought, and look, it's the first watch that I bought that I thought was of any significance, and I bought this back in 1996 in Zurich. I didn't know anything about watches at that time, but I was living in England around that period, and every time I walked into town, I walked past a jeweller's shop that had a Breitling display in their window, and they had a number of Navitimers in it. And look, I fell in love with the design there and then. And look, when I flew through Zurich a year or so later, I decided, look, I've got to have one of those, and so that's what I did. I went out and I purchased a Breitling Navitimer. Now the one I purchased seems to be a bit of a special edition. There aren't many of them on Chrono 24 for sale. There's about 2 or 3 of them at any one time. Now I paid for this retail, I might say, 3,000 Swiss francs, and this was back in 1996. And today on Chrono 24 these watches are still going for around about $3,000 to $4,000 Australian, which means that despite having bought it without any real horological knowledge, I haven't really lost any money on this watch, and I've managed to wear the thing for 18 years. So look, it's just a basic Navitimer design. Hopefully it's in focus there at the moment for you. It has a 7750 Valjoux type movement. There's no date function on it. I've had it serviced about 3 times during that period, and I have to say, each time I've had it serviced here in Australia, the jeweller has said, "Oh, that's an interesting looking watch. You obviously didn't buy that here in Australia." And so I'm assuming from that that it is a slightly unusual Navitimer model. And look, as a result of that, and look, my initial love for the watch, I've decided that I'm never going to sell this thing. It's going to be mine forever. When I first bought it, it was on a spectacular looking alligator strap, and it looked great for the first sort of 2 to 3 years. Then the strap got a bit worn as I had worn it sort of pretty much every day, and I must admit I did have trouble finding replacement straps for it, and over the years things had ended up degrading to the point where I was buying sort of $9 straps from watch dealers on eBay, and the thing really started looking very, very tired. Now look, last year, in fact it was probably about 12 months ago, I had the thing serviced again, and once more the watchmaker sort of asked me about where I'd purchased it from, And after I'd had him service the thing, which cost about $400, I went off into town looking for a Breitling dealer that I could purchase a new strap from. And what I ended up getting was this spectacular alligator strap. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's completely rejuvenated the watch and my attitude towards it. Unfortunately, the buckle that I had for the original strap was too small for any of the current straps that Breitling makes, so I had to buy a new buckle as well. But the whole thing cost me about $800, and you might think, well, fuck, I could buy a couple of Steinhardts for that price, but for me, a couple of Steinhardts would not have anywhere near the amount of emotional input that I've already placed on this watch. And so $800 for me was, well, to some extent a little bit of a bargain. Not quite as much as of a bargain as if I had a Jaeger-LeCoultre, which would have cost about half the price to replace the strap and the buckle. But nonetheless, look, this is a watch which I have had for many years, and which I will have until I die, and which I love. It's you know, it's plain, it's simple, and yet it also has all of that Navitimer complication. It's got the slide rule bezel, which is rather stiff, and which I have used on many occasions for things like currency conversions when I've moved into a new currency zone. I've looked for the currency conversion rate to Australian dollars, adjusted the slide rule in order to be able to make the calculations, and I've actually used this thing you know, quite frequently when travelling. So look, there it is. That's it. That's my Breitling Navitimer Montbrillant. It's an A30030.2, and look, if you can get one on the second-hand market for under 300 Aussie dollars, I would say that's probably actually a pretty good deal, because it's a very elegant piece. It's something that you can wear to a business meeting. It's something you can wear casually. It's almost a dress watch with its silver face. And look, I can only highly recommend this watch. It served me well over many years, and I'm sure if you get one yourself, it'll serve you too. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.